So the story of Jericho. First off, I forgot that Canaan happened literally right after they were delivered out of Egypt. So like, as a child, I never really understood why God commanded them to wander in the wilderness for 40 years. But then I remembered and then read it. Yeah, they fucking disobeyed God. They after all of that shit, the plagues, the Passover, where where the angel of death came down and like killed the firstborn, like after the fucking pillar of fire came down from heaven and made a wall, after the fucking Red Sea was parted, after all of that, they were told to cross the River Jordan, and they told they said no, and they were like, oh, they're too strong, we've heard they were too strong over there, we're not doing it. So then God was like, alright, then y'all are gonna go, pretty much die in the wilderness. And then two people, Joseph and some other guy, I forgot his name, I think were sent into Canaan, and Rahab is the person that housed them, and in turn for keeping them safe and allowing them to like do reconnaissance, she said, I want me and my family to be safe. And he was like, alright, we'll put a red cord down your building and we won't kill y'all. And so they went back, and when they went, they walked, one time around the city for 6 days. And the seventh day they walked 7 times around, and blew trumpets and yelled at the top of their lungs. And then the walls came down, and they went in and murked everyone in that city, except for Rahab and her family that was inside the house. And it took them 5 years. That was the first battle of 13. It took them 5 years, they're about 4 to 5 years, whatever, to take over all of Canaan, the promised land. And the reason it took that long is because instead of killing everyone like God commanded them to, they tried to like make deals with some of the cities and try to like, negotiate with them. And, that's not what God said. So it took even longer. So what I gather from this is we've let that energy slide, with stuff, and like we can't anymore. It can't come with us, so if we're at Jericho and we literally have this power, because that was another thing, is Rahab said that they're scared of y'all. They've heard of what you can do. They're scared of you. They're not really these big bad people like the people of they're trying to block it. Jericho are not these big bad whatever. They're scared of you. You could come in and you can murk them all, and that's what they, so like what I'm getting from it is they're scared, and they're devil worshippers, child traffickers, child, like all this stuff that we know that the deep state does. We are supposed to eliminate these demons. That is our job. We can't we can't make bargains with, we can't negotiate with these energies. We have to annihilate them. They can't come with us. And the quicker we do that, the quicker we will have the promised land. Like, the Canaanites were cursed. They were doing these wrong things, these evil things, and these people were still trying to negotiate with them, and it took them 5 years. So by my math, if the waiting period of 40 years has been that waiting period before, and now we are in Canaan, we are in the promised land, the first battle. You know, that means if I do my job, it'll be like that. So, that's what I've learned. That's what I've gathered. There's probably more in there, but I have limited space on my phone due to all the Yellowstone videos and pictures.